Now to Virginia, where a new law takes effect this coming week that will allow communities to decide the fate of monuments that had been referred to as war memorials. More than a dozen Confederate statues and monuments in Virginia have been removed or have been requested to be removed in recent weeks, and that's only part of the Commonwealth's re-examination of its history. Robert E. Lee High School in Springfield, Virginia, just voted to change its name to no longer commemorate the Confederate war general. NBC's Amanda Golden joins me now live from outside that school. Amanda, talk to me. How did this name change come about?
Well, Alicia, this name change has been in the works for quite a bit of time. This school district here in Fairfax County, Virginia, has previously voted to change the name of another high school that recognized a Confederate leader. That was Jeb Stuart High School, that then was called Justice High School a couple of years ago. And so in light of the continued protests and demonstrations and conversations that have stemmed over the last several weeks, the community here in Springfield decided that it was the right time to change the name of this high school behind me. And so the community is going to be grappling with how best to rename the school. There are numerous suggestions already floated, and they'll vote to make that final decision later on this summer. But it does come as other symbols and Confederate monuments and flags are coming under scrutiny throughout the country, not just in Virginia, not just in the South. So I did speak with some legal scholars and historians to better understand what is it about this moment, this social movement, that's impacting both the legal processes and the overall understanding of these monuments. Take a listen to what one of the professors actually told me when we spoke about it.
When you name something after someone who has a memory, who has a legacy, who has a history, then that name becomes associated with that history, with that legacy, and it's both a benefit and a burden. But as to this, just take down every monument because it's this person or that person, well, that's problematic.
So, Alicia, as we look ahead to this week, actually this coming Wednesday, July 1st, is the implementation of a new law here in Virginia that for the first time will delegate to localities throughout the Commonwealth to best determine for themselves what to do with Confederate monuments. Previously, as you mentioned, those Confederate monuments were deemed war memorials and couldn't be touched. But as localities have this power to then determine, it'll be interesting to see who starts to take those motions, to take them down, to recontextualize, to put them into storage. And just to reiterate the point from before, these are symbols throughout the country that aren't necessarily explicit, but everything from flags that contain Confederate emblems to seeing that statues that relate to presidents who were considered slaveholders to start to come down and grapple with communities beyond just the South and here in Virginia. Alicia?
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.